Alright, let's get this rolling. So, as you can see, I messed up a little bit. Right now it's 11:58 and 59 even. Okay, I'm still more or less able to talk clearly. Let's see how it will go. So, today there is no specific topic I want to talk to you about. It's just maybe leaving this video as a diary. Yeah, like what's going on in my life. I mean, certainly right now I found myself in a pretty interesting state of my life where most of my days I spend studying, and usually I study with my friends or somewhere in the bibliothèque, library, surrounded by people. That does not necessarily mean I do talk to them a lot, which is kind of a loss at my concern, in my opinion, because I want to make every second of my life count, you know? Not count every second of my life, so to speak. And today was exactly the day maybe when the shit hit finally the fan. Yeah, I mean, nothing is unmakeably wrong. Like, everything is more or less. I have my shit together, so to speak, right now. But back in the day, it was not that well because for me, it's really hard to be in my body, while I do realize that some animalistic part of myself just taking complete control over my actions. I know some of my friends will just close the video at this point, but for fuck's sake. I really don't know why I'm even calling my friends. Don't get me wrong, they're beautiful people, and inside especially. But, you know, some of my relationships were like this anxiously attached, like it's a little bit hard to talk to people when you don't know, when you cannot predict their reaction on your behavior. I'm not the sane person, or I'm not the holy one or stable one, more or less maybe this period of my life, since April, yeah, let's say this, but I'm not stable at all, and no, I don't have any mental or psychical condition. At that point, like from the medical perspective, like from the psychological perspective, I am a regular human being, but still like all those feelings that there are actually not that many people I can openly talk about my problems, not even my family, not because they will judge me, maybe just exactly vice versa, because I will judge myself for talking. What am I even afraid of at that point? I don't know. Like, you know, it's maybe haha and funny and all the fucking stuff, like what I'm going to say, but I don't know, I just relapsed today 2 times, and it wasn't necessarily a pleasant experience, although, yeah, I mean, I am not mad at myself, I already passed that point. It's just like, being mad at myself right now in this situation would be a complete waste of energy, because I have a shit ton of work to do. But nevertheless, I still don't want to find an excuse for such a behavior. And at that point, like this a little bit, this controversial part, yeah, where, I mean, you're not mad at yourself, but you're not, you don't want to find any excuse for this behavior. It's a little bit pressuring me from outside, so to speak. I don't want to talk to my parents about this. They're regular people, yeah, let's say this. They're just really normal people. They're not saint either, but I just don't want to stain their life with my problems at that point. Like, first lesson a man should know: never stay up in night, late up in night. Never. Just for fuck's sake, never. Because it's very easy to get too emotional. Yeah? Don't do it. Go to sleep. Go to bed. Today is the 21st of June 2025. That means today is a summer solstice, which I kind of felt, and it's not a regular feeling. I mean, just I woke up, everything was normal. I did my morning routine as usual. I was even more or less proud of myself that I went in a cold shower, like straight up after I woke up. But then I decided to hit the gym, and that's the point where the shit hit the fan for the first time during the day. Because as soon as I entered the gym, I literally couldn't do shit there. Like, it's the feeling when, I mean, you feel you have resources, you feel you have powers, but you cannot utilize it. Just, it's so scary. I felt a little bit like trapped. I mean, there is my consciousness that is kind of like ordering, like giving a direct order to my body: go and lift the weights. Just press it with your legs, with your arms, just do it regularly as you usually do. None of it worked. I mean, yeah, I was in the gym today 2 times, and maybe I'm a little bit exaggerating here, but I kinda did the regular training today, but it was split into visits to the gym. Yeah. And right now my body is fucking aching, which usually it does not do that much. Maybe it's so-called inflammation, but I mean, yeah, just keep in mind that we're living in a world where all the systems are interconnected. And just, yeah, maybe it's a little bit rapid change of topic, but sun is fucking huge. Look at the sun. Sun is like approximately, let me remember the numbers. Don't quote me on that. There is somewhere like sun is 1,400,000 kilometers in diameter, and it's 333,000 times has more mass than Earth. And when the sun goes crazy, like with all those sun blasts and light winds, is it called light wind or sun wind? Sun wind. I mean, you've probably seen like in some natural documentaries those black spots on the sun, like those anomalies, electromagnetic anomalies, I suppose. I'm not an astronom? Do people in English call it astronom? Yeah, I'm not a physician myself, I mean, that much. I'm not an astrologist. Stop. Astrology. An astronomy. Astronomist. Probably astronomist. Never mind. The point being here is, if something happens to the sun, all the living beings, all the living creatures on Earth will feel it. Bees, birds especially, but they're more or less sensible for magnetic field of the Earth, especially human beings also. There was some research done by probably British or Americans, where they found out that actually when sun is fluctuating, the price of pork meat is also fluctuating. Yeah, so the more stable the sun is, the more beautiful life is on Earth, so to speak. Yeah. But it's not a try to find an excuse for my behavior today. Still. So yeah, just all emotions are fine like that. Maybe I'm just got numb. Not numb. Numb. Do it right now, which is good. Nevertheless, I don't want you to give up, because I certainly know you're like me, going through rough times right now. You might go through rough times sooner or later, or you're going right now through them. Don't give up. If you have a goal, doesn't mean is it big goal for societies and like world improvement driven, or your life improvement driven, so to speak. I mean, when you care about family, about yourself, about your money, about your health. Completely right. We all have been there. Just brother or sister, whoever watching this, just make it through. Make it through. Again, even the darkest night will have its sunrise, so just keep it through, please, for the sake of for the sake of yourself, for the sake of your family, for the sake of your great virtue deeds, for the sake of your goals. Yeah, I listened today to Charlie Morgan, pretty bright man, I must say. It's like he reminds me of those ancient Roman or ancient Greek people who were like, as we say it in Russian, all in one package, so to speak. He is a good psychologist. He is a leader. He knows a lot about of how to make money, how to stay connected with people, how to take care of oneself, and it's pretty great to see him actually posting videos on YouTube, because he really got me inspired a lot, which I'm very grateful for, and I wish when I will be able to finally make a lot of money. I mean, more or less, not only to sustain my own life, but to care about my little sister and my family. I will thank him and many other people, yeah, with my money, because what can I do else for them at that point? Just tip them so they can buy themselves or their families something good, like maybe one-time treatment, or I don't know, just a cup of coffee. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Anyway, uh, first lesson was never stay late up at night, especially if you're not used to it. I mean, night messes up with people's heads very, very, very stark. Like, just seeing the picture of complete darkness, sparks, not the best feelings in my brain. So, yeah, remember this. Second lesson is, again, never give up. Push through. Push through. Because as Charlie Morgan said, the goal is not what we are going to, so to speak. We are going to change ourselves, our identities. And the pain you feel right now when you are on this path of self-improvement, of achieving your goals, whatever those goals are, I mean, when they're productive, you're just like changing your skin as Snake does, so to speak. But it's more complicated than that. You're literally just changing your own nature, and of course, it will feel fucking painful because you're almost killing an animal, so to speak. You're killing a vital being, and it's okay. And it's okay because in every one of us, I believe, there is like some virtue that brings the changes. And the sooner you will accept that it hurts, it fucking hurts, the sooner you will obtain the full potential you can. Concern is still not at my highest, although I'm really doing almost everything I can. Yeah, like notice I always say almost. It's never enough for me, yeah. It's never enough. And it won't ever be enough for me, I suppose. So, I just want to see that I'm not a failure to my family, to myself especially. My parents gave me this torch of life, which I now carry on myself. So I must not let them down. That's it. I'm not afraid of pain, excuse me. I'm not afraid of losing my own identity right now because the man I'm turning into, the man I'm going to be, he's really powerful, and it's okay to lose my previous identity in sake of that, in sake of him, in sake of his. So the only thing that actually a little bit bothers me is the university, because again, yeah, as soon as you start exercising, doesn't matter physically or mentally, I mean intelligently, like doing math tasks or other bullshit that kind of takes a lot of time to master it, you will start feeling how time is relative actually, how it can stretch, and challenges applied by time multiplied by it gives you a lot of pain. So I'm not afraid of pain anymore. It's just like I want to get through university as quick and as successful as possible with the highest marks. Not for sake of exams, like exams here are not that simple. Because in order to get a highest grade, you ultimately need to know and be able to do everything it's in a test. So I don't treat an exam as just, some test. I ultimately treat it as exactly my ability to provide the knowledge and the skills I have. And this is pretty rough, I must say. Alright, enough of pussing around, let's go sleep. For you, whenever you're watching this, I wish you have a great day or a night. Just remember, never give up, and always, always, always keep your shit together. I mean, get your goals done. I really wish you have now people around you to whom you can talk about your perturbations in your life. Really, just without being scared of being judged or any other bullshit. Just, somebody who can sit, listen to you, who is more or less into you. Yeah, so you can also listen to him or her, doesn't matter. Yeah. See you in the next one.